How's it going, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping out another video. Right, guys, people keep messaging me, why have you not dropped a video for 2 days, right? Like, guys, honest to God, I know you used to me dropping 4 or 5 videos a day and stuff, and then I've started getting later and later and stuff. Away from YouTube, I'd actually like to have a life, do you know what I mean? I am a prisoner to these vlogs, really, and to the subscribers, because they hit me up and I give like people advice, or like a counselling session for the most part via WhatsApp messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages, phone calls because my number's on my profile, you know what I mean, emails and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted some downtime, guys. I've like taken 2 days off. Many people are asking what happened to the interview with the former prisoner Wayne, who also served 5 years in Broadmoor. Wayne hit me up a few hours after the video went live, and it brought back some horrendous memories from his life, and he asked me if I would politely take it down. And obviously I'm not a scumbag. He's a lovely guy, Wayne, and I felt a real good connection with him, and a lot of people could relate to his story if you just like the feedback and the comments on that video, even though it was only up for like 12 hours, was absolutely off the scale. But out of respect for Wayne, I've taken that video down, which is only the right thing to do. I am looking to speak to other prisoners as well, like former prisoners, prisoners' families, anyone that's got something to say in and around the criminal justice system. Use my channel. I've worked very hard to get the subscribers up, and like I said, I'm heading towards 9,700 right now, which is just, it's not the highest number, guys. There's so many better channels out there. People like Sean Atwood, like people like After Prison Show over in America. My channel's rubbish, guys. I speak a certain way. I'm not articulate. I'm not polished. Yeah, I just do it differently. I'm not a loud sort of like After Prison Show, like very loud, very brash. But hell, he's a funny guy, and I think you guys should definitely check out his channel. He's amazing. Anyway, moving on from that, guys, this video is going to be on how do you survive in prison with no money, right? Like, so we're talking clothing, we're talking like how do you pay for your toiletries, how do you pay for your television in your cell, because if you're in a single cell in prison, you'll have to pay £1 a week if you're placed on high risk or racially high. If you are in a double cell, you pay 50p each, so 2 prisoners, 50p each, £1. So yeah, so obviously not everyone goes to prison, has got a support network in prison. Not every prisoner has got family on the outsides bringing them like clothes parcels in and supporting them and financially supporting them and stuff, because having a loved one in prison is very expensive. And you've just got to look at the time of year. You've got many prisoners in prison that have got children, and like I say, you've got like the mothers are obviously on the outside and they're providing, and then they're running around on visits and stuff, sending money for postal orders, they're getting on visits, getting on trains, coaches, taxis, buses, driving to every different part of the country to support their loved one inside. And obviously Christmas is coming up. Money's tight for everyone, that's what I'm trying to say. So when in prison, what happens if you land in prison? You've only got the clothes on your back. You've got no support network. How do you go about? Right, so first things first, right, so clothing. Now, like I say, depending on what prison you're in and stuff like that and what your IEP status is, you can wear your own clothes, right? But if you don't have clothes, then you can end up with things like this. Now, it's FBM, it's upside down, FBBM. This is from Forest Bank. This is a typical prison t-shirt, guys. Not all different prisons have got different colours, I'm going to show you in a second. But this is a typical Forest Bank t-shirt, FBBM. That stain there, that's from when I was a cleaner, bleaching tablets and stuff like that. Yeah, just typical thing. You get tracksuit bottoms with the same, no pockets, FBBM. If you're in strange ways, you have these horrendous things. Just blue t-shirt, same as the other one. No, it doesn't have strange ways on it. It's just a blue t-shirt. And then again, you can get tracksuit bottoms as well. So obviously, like, so that's clothing, right? You can get Plimsole trainers, you can even get prison coats, right? In certain jails. And like I say, you've got long sleeve, like jumper sort of things. You can get t-shirts, you get tracky bottoms. Sometimes they're very ill-fitting. Plimsoll trainers if you've got nothing. So we move on from that. Toiletries. Now, like I say, obviously toiletries. Do you get toiletries free in prison? Yes, you do to an extent. Now, when we was in Strangeways, we used to have to beg the screws for toilet roll. I'm being serious, like beg. And they throw one to you, and just like prison food runs right through you and stuff. And then, like I say, so you're looking at soap. So, like I say, you can get soap, little shitty, tiny like hotel sort of soap, like rubbish, horrible stuff, dries your skin out, horrible stuff. You can get shower gels and shampoo. It's like you're talking sachets, like again, sort of what you get in a bed and breakfast sort of thing. Rip it, put it on, like stuff like that. Toothpaste, Sejum. It's the worst stuff. Most prisoners that can afford, that have got money coming in and stuff like that, might be doing bits on a wing, or they've got a family that's supporting them. They'll buy their own toothpaste on the canteen, nice ones like Colgate and stuff. Prison toothpaste for the most part is just used by other prisoners for glue. And what I mean by that is your missus sends you a load of pictures in. You put you turn the picture over. You put either 5, so one in the corner, one in each corner, one in the middle. Stick it on your wall. Prison glue, toothpaste, whatever you want to call it. So, like I say, you can get Sejum, which is toothpaste. So you can get toothbrush. If you're locked up in certain prisons, it's a working prison, and you've not been opted for a job yet, you get bang up pay, which is 50p a day, Monday to Friday, and then if you're in a single cell, they'll take £1 for your telly. If not, they'll give you 50p. They'll take 50p off you for your television. If they give you a job in the workshops or up on the croft at like Strangeways and you refuse, then they can take your bang up pay off you. Goes on, guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I say, it's just cheap way of stuff. And then, like, you might think, so writing material, how do you go about getting like pens, pencils and stuff? This is aimed at people that strictly have got nothing when they land at the prison. So yeah, like with your, like once a week you'll get 2 OLs, right? Now 2 OLs is just literally a piece of A4 paper folded up and put into a little envelope that's like nothing on the front of the envelope, and then you'll write your letter, put the name and address of the person that you're sending it to. In the lip, you'll put your prison number, your last name, what wing you're on and what cell you're in. And then you'll put the letter inside. You don't seal it. You go to wherever the mailbox is on the wing. Strangeways, it was like through the bars, you just pop it in. Forest Bank, it was just in a like little red box on a thing. You just go in, slide it in, and then the night clock, he'll come, open it, and then them letters will be sent out free of charge at the prison's cost. Normally second class stamp. So yeah, like when you land at the prison, you'll get a bedding pack, and in your bedding pack, like at Forest Bank, for example, you get knife, like it's just like your bedding pack, literally. It's just a bedding, like a big bedding pack in a plastic bag thrown in. You'll have a single quilt in there. If you're lucky, you'll have a pillow, a sheet, like things like that, yeah. And then you've got toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, cup, knife, fork, spoon, things like that, man. Just I can't even think off the top of my head. And then you get like a shower gels and stuff in there and stuff. And like I say, if you've not got them, they could, like I say, it's there in the bedding pack. If you've got money coming in, you can just fire them off, and like you'll have your own. If you're packed for prison and you're prepared for prison and you know you're going to prison and you have the chance to pack, you should have packed a whole lot of stuff, which I've covered in another video. But like I say, you get to the prison and stuff, you're on your ass. Some people have even been known to sexual favours. I know that sounds crazy, guys, and sounds far-fetched, but believe me, it goes on. Some people just hustle and they do a bit of graft and stuff like that to survive. But like I say, if you're on the bones of your ass and you're not grafting and you're not doing anything and you've got no money coming in, you can just go to the screws and say, look, can I have some toilet roll? I need some clothes, so like a prison t-shirt, bottoms, jumper, do you know what I mean? And they'll sort it out and stuff like that. Razor blades as well. You can get a razor, just a single shitty sort of, it's not even like 2 like razors, it's just 1 razor. But the thing is, a lot of prisoners that are self-harmers, they'll put the knife in, they'll jam it out and they'll use it to slash up. And that's another sad state of affairs as well. Because obviously mental health's rife within prisons and stuff. So yeah, it's just, you've got to do what you've got to do to survive in prison. Then you come on to washing your clothes. How do you wash your clothes? So you've got no cleaning products, you've got no washing powder. As you all know, I've got loads of it, I stock up. and comfort as well for fabric conditioner and powder, right? But in prison, if you haven't got an income, once a week, unless you're friendly with the whoever's on the laundry, once a week they'll say, right, these Monday it'll be this cell to this cell, Tuesday it'll be this cell to this cell, Wednesday this cell to this, blah blah blah. So once a week you'll de-wash, and you just put your items in your bag. You write down a list of what's in the bag. You put your cell number, you put your name, you put how many products are in, like 2 t-shirts, 2 boxes, 2 socks, and then just like bang it outside the door or put it outside the laundry, and then that'll be done. And then there's like some really shit washing tablets. I've done the laundry in prison. I used to cover for Whippy, one of the boys, when he was on visits and stuff, or he was getting his head down. I'd just jump on. You just get the powder in the tablets and the thing, you just break them all up and just put them into the machine. They don't smell the best, guys. It cleans your clothes, but like I say, they dry your clothes out as well. There's dryers as well within prison. Like, you don't have to pay for them or nothing. There's just big industrial dryers and like washing machines and stuff. And you can just, like I say, the laundry guy just goes in and he's got access to it, goes in, sticks the wash in, puts it through. And then if you don't want anything drying, you've got to tell him beforehand, because the dryer just, it's industrial size, guys. It just shrinks clothes like it's going out of fashion. And some big lads in jail, and things shrink and stuff, and you might have a nice top, or well, you're on your ass. I'm talking aimed at those that have got nothing. So it's a prison t-shirt, it goes through the wash. And like I say, if you need any spare, you go up to the screw or the officer and say, listen, can I get boss, can I get this, can I get that? And then as soon as the like cupboard opens, like, can I get 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them? And like I say, people stock up and stuff, and you can get soap and, like I say, shower gels, like things like that, toothpaste. And then your bedding, how does your bedding get washed? So different prisons, different things, guys. When I was in Strangeways, I think it was like once every 2 weeks or something like that they're supposed to do bedding change. So what would happen, some fresh bedding would come onto the wing, you'd all get let out, you take your old bedding, stick it all in your pillowcase, go to the bedding thing, do your exchange and stuff, get your fret bedding, so you might have your, like I say, you've got your sheet and stuff like that, your blanket, pillowcase if you're lucky to have a pillow, and then go back to your pad with your new stuff and stuff, clean towels as well. So yeah, you can survive in prison with no money. It's quite embarrassing, because the thing is, a lot of people like doing a lot of stuff in prison, whether it be they want some munchies, or they want to gamble, or they want some burn, or they want to get on drugs. Oh, no, not the phone off. So yeah, so like I say, people can survive in prison with nothing. I feel sorry for anyone. I've been in prison. When I first went to prison, it took weeks. I got snatched off the street, and I didn't know. I didn't have any cash on me. It took me 3.5 weeks to get my card out and stuff like that, and then eventually the money started coming in and stuff like that. So, but I struggled for the first few weeks. But yeah, it's if you know you're going to prison and you can stock up with stuff, then you're in a very fortunate position. If you go to prison and you don't have a chance to pack, or you just simply don't have the funds behind you, don't worry. You can get about. You can get about in prison. Basic survival skills, and like I say, just things are there. Like I said, t-shirts, prison tracksuits and stuff. They're not the best and stuff, but you're in prison. We're not there to judge each other. You don't look and think, oh, he's got prison like clothes on or whatever. Just needs must. You know what I mean? When I landed at the prison on remand at Strangeways in 2014, I had these jeans on, and there was like, you can't have them. The security, there's too many pockets and rips and stuff, and so they won't let me have them. So I ended up wearing some prison clothes, because I got snatched off the street, kept in the police station till the Monday, went up on a bail application at Trafford Mags, got bail. The Crown Prosecution Service or the CPS appealed, and I was in Strangeways that night. They won't let me on my jeans as well, so I think it was just being fussy, to be honest, trying to wind me up, but it was alright. So I got about in prison tees, man. It goes on. If you're working in the prison, obviously you might have nothing, but then you might get a job on the cleaners or something, and you can wear like green like bottoms and stuff, and you might have like, you can sort out stuff like that. I used to wear these and stuff like that, like when I was in prison. I'd wear these, because like, say you've got some clothes in jail and you don't want to get them fucked up, and you're cleaning cells and stuff, right? You don't want to get, like, if you've got a nice black t-shirt, you don't want to get a bleach stain like out of a bleach tablet. Bleach tablets were coming out when when I was left. They was getting rid of the bleach tablets and swapping it for something else, but then bleach tablets were good. You put them down your toilet and stuff like that. I've even seen people that have got a stain on a white t-shirt use bleach tablets to actually bleach the stain out of the top and stuff. But yeah, if you go to prison with no money, you can get about, you can survive. If I've missed, I feel like I'm missing something, guys. I'm really, really tired. It's like 20 to 2 in the morning, 1:45 in the morning, and I'm staying up for the Tyson Fury fight, and I hadn't slept a wink. Well, got about 3 hours. Going to leave it here, guys, anyway. Let me know what you think about the video. If I've missed anything, put your comments in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.